Hello YouTube. Yeah, I did a shave and a haircut, just like I said I was going to. See, I'm a man of my word. I was Boy Scout. May not have made Eagle, but I was a Life Scout. And for some reason, I think that's more important because I don't need to soar. I just need to think about life and protect life and enjoy life. So, with that in mind, this is my thought. Since this is a golden age, and this is the golden month of August, I'd like to talk about dreams, because my dreams have been off the charts lately. Maybe yours have as well, because of all the solar activity, all the flares and the CMEs. Yep, it's happening a lot. To say that I think a lot of people should pay attention to what's going on in their heads, in their minds when they sleep at night. You know, they say the witching hour is from 3 to 4, but I don't know, for me it seems to be 5 to 6. It seems like the time when everything's happening, and I can't explain it, but that's what I've noticed. My dreams are just so vivid lately. I guess it's not smoking weed, I guess it's not drinking, having good thoughts, saying good words, doing good deeds. So with that in mind, you know, there's a lot of people talking about the rising consciousness, the awakening of the spirit, and, you know, the world changing for the better. I kind of think it is. A lot of people might be talking about politics and money. You know, everybody's watching the news, or they're watching financial news. I can't be bothered with it all right now. Not even interested. Just doing my own thing, and not trying to be bombarded with all these matrix media propaganda. But I guess what I'll say about my own awakening, because there's a lot of people talking about, you know, how to you know, pay attention to your dreams, or how to not listen to those negative voices, you know, that wash over your weary mind. And there's a lot of good stuff out there. There's a lot of helpful advice. There's a lot of good people that are sharing some, you know, good concepts. And, well, you know, it's kind of like what I've been going through, but I guess, you know, mine is kind of unique. You know, I am sui generis. No, I don't practice law, I perfect. So, you know, what I kind of do is a little bit different. I'm not like all the other dumb monkeys in the zoo. One thing that I do before I fall asleep, you know, besides say my prayers and, you know, ask for, you know, our Heavenly Father to look out for everybody, you know, my friends, my family, my neighbor, and other people in the world. One thing I do before I go to bed, which is really, really, if you want to try it, I used to drink maybe a few gulps of orange juice. And that works, I guess, but there's also something else you can try, is chocolate milk. And I get this farm fresh milk from Ronnybrook, and it's really, really good. I mean, it's like farm fresh. It comes in a glass bottle, which is great. Really good, because it's like $2.99 for the regular cream lined milk with the nice cream on top, and you scoop it out, and it's kind of oily. You put it in your coffee. It's great. And then the chocolate milk is like, what, $3.49, something like that, a bottle. You know, so it's really good because you can return those bottles for $2 back, which is great. So it's local, and I encourage people to, you know, support their local farms, food. You know, what are you gonna do if you don't have local food? You're gonna starve to death. So the chocolate milk. Here's the thing about the chocolate milk. Okay, I take like 4 or 5 generous gulps of chocolate milk, you know, maybe, let's say, an hour, maybe hour or so before bedtime. And what that does is that puts a little sugar into your digestive system, and the sugar, it digests, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's milk, you know, so it sort of takes a little bit to digest. So I guess maybe a couple hours later, what it does is, as it filters through your stomach, now this is just my personal experience or thoughts, it activates your liver. You know, like a lot of people, you know, drink alcohol and, you know, they got liver problems. They got like a big expanded liver. You know, I'm not saying drink a lot, you know, believe, trust me, I've drank enough liquor in my life that I know what it does. I don't need any more. And really, you know, the weed also, like, really don't need weed anymore either. I mean, I thought I needed weed to be creative, but no, I found that I'm far more creative without the weed, which is great. And honestly, I mean, this all comes from mushrooms, you know, because the mushrooms, I think, like, really helped dissolve my ego for a year straight. It's really good. Back to the chocolate milk. So the liver, you know, is processing the sugar. And what that does is, you know, they say that the DMT is in your third eye in your brain and whatnot, but there's another hypothesis that the liver also produces DMT. I don't know, there probably might be a lot of parts of your body that produce DMT, but the sugar goes into the liver, and then the liver, you know, gets hyperactivated, and it releases, I believe, the DMT. And that's really, you know, let's say a more simple, you know, more time-released way of stimulating your brain, because, you know, you have to digest it, and then it has to work through your system, and then it goes straight up to your brain. And by the time it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, you know, you're gonna have off the charts dreams. Now, this is just my thoughts, my experience. This is what I do, and really, I mean, it is amazing. I'm talking dreams that are so, you know, people talk about lucid dreams. I'm talking really vivid dreams, like dreams that are so real. I mean, you have no problems. You can, like, speak to people. You can, like, you know, perambulate real easy, walk around and motivate. I mean, and everything actually seems physical. Like, you know, they say, like, oh, there's, you know, you can't, like, really touch anything because it's a dream, it's not real. Well, you know, let me just say, there's reality, and then there's physical reality, and then there's non-physical reality, and that's what your dreams are. Call it the multiverse, call it the altiverse, call it the Dreamland, I don't know, you can call it really whatever you want, but this is just so amazing. Like, and perhaps because of all the stimulation of the protons in the ionosphere from the CMEs, from all the solar activity, and, you know, going from a new moon cycle to a full moon cycle, especially in the zenith month of July, you know, the apex, you might want to call it. It's been the perfect time to experience this. I swear, my dreams are so real. The first time that I just noticed it recently on the new moon, I literally thought that I was dead in my dream. It was so real. I was like, oh my goodness, am I dead? Is this the end? So it's actually kind of freaky if you're not prepared for it, which I wasn't. You know, I just do things on my own. I listen to what other people say, you know. I take a lot of advice, you know, but I take a lot with a grain of salt, and, you know, I do my own thing. So you might want to try this, see how it works out for you. But, you know, that's just me. You know, no longer the werewolf. God, that was scary, all that hair. I feel 5 pounds lighter with lifted off of my body. So, you know, you're gonna see what happens tonight, the full moon. Everybody have an enjoyable night, and look around, look up, look down, look around, but don't go in the woods at night, you know, because you might walk into a Sasquatch trap, or you might meet a puckwudgie, which soul stealers. But yeah, a little thing about the Bigfoot. You know why they can't find the Bigfoot? This is what I've come to figure out from listening to some interesting stories like Lighthouse Horror. That guy Steven, oh, brilliant. Boy, that Bigfoot story, the reason you can't find Bigfoot tracks is because the Bigfoot doesn't walk. He swings through on the trees. So if you're looking for Bigfoot, you might want to look up. But beware, be aware. You know, it's kind of like the Predator. Remember? Only in the hottest months does it come. And this month grows very, very hot. That was a good movie. Arnold. That's great. If it bleeds, we could kill it. So, okay, so listen, everybody enjoy yourselves. Have a fabulous full moon. And, I don't know, try something new, do something different, do something good. Don't be negative. And this is what this is the other thing I do for negative thoughts. I came up with this a little while ago. What you might want to try is, let's say you have a negative thought, or let's say you say something that, you know, you realize, oh, I shouldn't have said that, you know, it's kind of downing on yourself or on someone else, or, you know, inviting, you know, bad intention. You know, this is what I always do. It's real simple. What you do is you say 5 things. You go, no, 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 stop, 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 cancel, 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 delete, 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 erase, 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 erase. And you say that 5 times. You say those 5 things 5 times, and then you repeat it, the whole thing 5 times. And by the time you're done with that, trust me, you're not even gonna remember what your original bad thought was, or anything. You'll be like, all right, what was I doing? Oh, okay, cool. I guess I can just go on with my life. It's kind of like a reset or a reboot, really. You know, everybody talks about the Great Reset. Yeah, well, you know what comes after the Great Reset? You know, when you restart your computer, guess what happens next? It reboots. So maybe this is what we're all being part of right now. You know, let's say we already saw the Great Reset with the whole C debacle. You know what I'm talking about? I guess I can say Covidius Maximus. Well, you know, let's say right now everything's rebooting, and you know, all the data trees are realigning inside your brain, and things are changing. Not for everybody, not for everybody. You gotta be careful who you speak to, because there's still some people that are plugged into that matrix, you know, and they just can't let it go. It's just still stuck in them. So, you know, be kind to them, you know, be kind, rewind, and I don't know, have fun on the full moon. So good evening, good day, God bless, pleasant awakenings from your wonderful dreams. Did I get that backwards? I'm dyslexic. Trick or trout. Have fun, kids. Peace out. Frog just dropped from the tree. Almost hit me. Aw. Hope you're okay, little guy. Tree frog.